Greetings, Dragon Slayers. Jared Petty here, alongside
Me, Miranda.
me, Miranda Sanchez, here at IGN. And Miranda, what are we looking at?
We are hunting some dragons, currently in the hinterlands. So we're trying to show you guys all the dragon locations, because some of these are a little hard to find. Hinterlands dragon, not so much. Really, this one, all you gotta do is walk up from your camp up in the southeast. And then here he is.
Yep, you walk around that corner and there's a dragon waiting for you. The first time this happened to me, I walked around the corner and he immolated me instantly.
Yep.
It's a rude introduction.
He is fierce. Next we have the Storm Coast Dragon. This one's a little bit more difficult to get to, actually, and you won't get to him, even though you see him super early in the game, you don't get to play with him until late in the game. He's actually hidden on his own island, so you have to complete a quest at the war table late in the game. So look up the Red Templars on the Storm Coast quest, and that'll pop up and you can get to his island.
Yeah, and once you get out to the boat, you can take this fellow on. Again, he makes a dramatic intro. What about this third dragon?
We're on the Crestwood. He's also very simple to get. All you gotta do is kind of follow a little bit of the main story here. Just go drain the lake, and then this guy will pop up. You walk right up to him, and he's here waiting for you. This is level 13, so not nearly as drastic as the Storm Coast Dragon, who's level 19.
And the next dragon that we're going to face, once we get past this guy, is
down here in the Western Approach. So this one's a little bit more difficult to get. So right now I'm showing you guys like the end of one of the 7 quests you have to complete in order to get this dragon to come. So you actually have to lure him out. There's a researcher out here in the Western Approach looking for this dragon, hunting its patterns and stuff. And your final mission for him is to actually bait it out. So you place 5 pieces of bait around, and then you get this beauty.
Yeah, well, you get a pretty neat cinematic here. You get the dust storm in the background and then him flying out. And anything in particular people need to know about what they have to complete to get that done? You said 7 quests?
Yes, so you're going to talk to a guy named Frederick. He's a researcher. You will find some of his notes laying around. You actually might complete some of the quests without knowing it. If you're just exploring the Western Approach, actually, that's what I did. I completed like 3 or 4 of them just by wandering around. Then I found him and I was like, oh, I got to find this dragon. And boom, I had tons of quests done, really easy. It's pretty simple quests, but it does take some time. So if you're hunting this dragon down, it will take you a bit of time.
He looks grumpy. It's a grumpy dragon.
Yeah, he's hungry.
He's unhappy.
Yeah, it's level 14.
And now you're gonna mess with his dinner. That's kind of mean, actually.
Yeah, you really are.
What do we got here?
Now we're back in the Exalted Plains. This one is also a little difficult to get to if you don't know where to go. So it is off by itself in the north, and there's a bridge that leads to the north, but it's broken. You can wait to clear that, or you can clear a grove that blocks one of your camps, go through that camp, kind of keep going back through the camp, you'll find some paths. One goes to a cave, and then one actually leads back to this dragon. So follow that, and you don't even have to worry about the bridge.
Oh, there we go. And find this fellow waiting for you there, and watch out for standing in that water.
Yeah. Some of it is poisonous, so just be careful.
Moving past him.
Yep, down to the Emerald Graves, one of the easiest dragons to go get. Just head north, have fun, and then you get to see this really beautiful dragon. He's really cool.
Yeah, of all the dragons, which one do you think is the prettiest, Miranda?
Probably this one, actually.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. He breaks a lot of stuff.
Dragons should break things.
They should. I like when they're destructive.
I honestly wish I were a dragon. If I could have any wish, it would be to be a dragon.
Would you be like this dragon?
No, it'd be a little different. But let's talk about this guy, and I'll talk more about that.
Yeah, and the Hissing Wastes, also super easy. You just walk right up to him. No, this might be one of my favorite dragons. He's got the coolest home.
Oh, okay. What makes it cool?
So he's far in the southeast. Like I said, you just walk straight up to him. But he's sleeping in these old dwarven kind of Colosseum-ish area. It's very open. You got the Sandy Holler, level 20, so it's very ferocious. Watch out.
What about this
really
next
cool.
one?
These next ones, actually, these final few, are all in the same region. And all you got to do is rebuild a bridge. So you unlock the operation by claiming the spot of the bridge, and then head back to the war room and complete it says like restore some crossing. So it's very simple, costs 10 powers. It is kind of pricey, but then you unlock not just this one dragon that is level 19, but you unlock 3. So here's the next one, which is just north of it, and you'll notice that these are actually all in little Colosseums. So it's like kind of 3 big boss fights in this one area.
Oh, he's a pretty one. I like him a lot. What a neat pattern.
Yeah,
really like
very
that.
pretty. And these also do scale in difficulty as well. So like the first one was like 19. This is 21. So they're not to be taken lightly.
And then this final one here?
Yes, this is our final dragon, at least that you'll find just wandering the regions. This one, I also like this one a lot because I just like the sleeping dragons. They're just so nice, so calm.
Is this the only way in, Miranda, coming down the way you did here?
No, you see, I'm just kind of like stumbling in the back way. I came around through the back and I didn't notice there was like this little front tunnel right here. So I was just like, well, guess I'm dropping down.
Yeah, a little bit of falling damage.
Yeah, don't do that if you intend on facing this dragon like I'm about to do right here.
Oh, he's asleep. You're gonna mess with him. This guy's just taking a nap, Miranda.
Yeah, and I give him a little headache to wake up to.
Oh,
so
that's
this is a very high dragon. It's level 23. So make sure you are prepared when you come to fight him.
Do not mess with sleeping dragons, for you are crunchy and full of ketchup.
Indeed.
But yeah, I love dragons. Dragons are the best. I'd want to be like a big blue dragon, I think. Maybe a big blue light. And I'd live in a fjord. Or live off a fjord, in a cliff over a fjord. What about you?
I like this one.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like this one. I changed my mind. His like the reddish head. It's good.
He's really neat looking. Big horns, too. So, that's how to find all 10 dragons. For all your other Dragon AGs, cape at Lock 2.
IGN.